Chief Justice of India S.A. Bobde today clarified that there was complete misreporting on part of the press when the bench had last week sought to know from an accused in an alleged rape case on whether he wanted to marry the victim in the case. Chief Justice of India S.A. Bobde clarified that the bench only sought to know the intent of the accused and did not practically ask the accused to marry the victim. CJI S.A. Bobde thereafter asked Solicitor General of India to read Section 165 of the Indian Evidence Act, which states that the judge can ask any question during a hearing to elicit the facts of the case. The clarification from the top court came while it was hearing a petition by a 14-year-old seeking to abort her 26 weeks old pregnancy, which was caused by an alleged rape incident by her cousin. This particular case of a girl seeking her abortion has now been adjourned to Friday since the lawyer sought permission to discuss the matter with the victim's family members. The Supreme Court Bar Association, headed by its new president, a senior advocate Vikas Singh, has moved the top court, challenging the standard operating procedure brought in force from March 5th so that the hybrid hearings could be conducted in the Supreme Court from March 15th onwards. The Supreme Court Bar Association has noted that the entire standard operating procedure was put in place without consulting members of the bar. Supreme Court of India today ended its extension of limitation period that was granted last year owing to the COVID-19 pandemic. The top court bench, led by Chief Justice of India S.A. Bobde, noted that since everything was opening up and the lockdown was lifted and that all courts were also functioning either physically or through the virtual mode, there was no reason to continue with the extension of the limitation period. However, agreeing to the submissions made by Attorney General for India K.K. Venugopal, the court has agreed to exclude the period of March 15, 2020 to March 14, 2021 while calculating the period of limitation in all the cases. Today was day one of the Maratha reservation hearing, where a 5-judge constitution bench headed by Justice Ashok Bhushan was hearing petitions challenging the Maharashtra State Reservation for socially and educationally backward classes. The legislation provides for reservation in employment and education to the Maratha community. Senior advocate Mukul Rohatgi in this case argued that this case would entail the interpretation of Article 342A of the Constitution and that every state would stand affected. Senior advocate Kapil Sibal joined Senior advocate Mukul Rohatgi and said that this particular case involves a lot of questions of important constitutional issues and that all states would stand affected by it. Thus, Justice Ashok Bhushan-led bench of the Supreme Court today issued notice to all the states, and the particular matter will again be taken up for hearing on March 15th. The issues framed in the case are whether the judgment in Indira Sawhney needs a relook by a larger bench, whether Maratha reservation is covered by Indira Sawhney, whether Constitutional 102nd Amendment deprives state legislatures of its power to legislate on SEBCs, and whether 102nd Amendment affects the federal structure. Well, that's all from the Supreme Court today. Do stay tuned with Supreme Court Today tomorrow as well. And don't forget to like and share barandbench.com.